I'm searching for a pretty girl. Looking for a pretty. I'm searching for a pretty girl.
Hello, hello.
Happy Friday, y'all. Back in the station, back on air. It is a great Friday. Bex here.
And it's your girl Key from Dorothy Malone. And together we are the Pretty Girl Influence.
And today we have a special guest host, Lauren Winger, substitute teacher and youth leader extraordinaire. So, how are we doing today, Lauren?
I am blessed. I will not complain. I'm happy to be here with you ladies.
Yes. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am 29. I am a native of Arlington, Virginia. I am currently working as a substitute teacher. I have a degree in business management, and I am praying about considering pursuing further education, pursuing divinity. So very big on my faith and my walk with Christ. So that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, lovely. Yes. But before we get started, we have to shout out to CIAA coming to Baltimore next week. If you don't know, CIAA stands for Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association. It's the oldest historically black athletic conference in the United States.
Yep, so Pretty Girl Influence is going to be on site, sharing behind the scenes and getting some interviews in. If y'all see us, snap a pic.
Yes, because this is the 50th anniversary of women's basketball. So you know the girls are taking over.
Yep, as we should.
Speaking of games, I want to discuss Fortnite. I don't know. Oh, okay. That was enough reaction for me. But first, let's share a memory verse from the good book.
Yep, y'all know we always got to share a memory verse from the good book, break it down for Gen Z and the hip-hop community. So, what we got today, Key?
And then the devil takes Jesus to a super high mountain, showing off all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. He's like, see all this, Jesus? It's yours if you bow down and worship me, bruh. Jesus shuts him down right there, saying, get lost, Satan. It is written, worship to the Lord, your God, and serve him only. That comes from Matthew chapter 4, verse 8.
Yep.
Amen.
Amen. So, oh my gosh. If y'all don't know, Fortnite is, there's a segment in the game where you could go to the underworld and pretty much sell your life to Satan. And that's being I see a wide age range of people playing Fortnite, anywhere from like elementary school kids to people our age, people older. Like, even though it is a game, you're still giving your time and energy to it. And a lot of people, especially in the gaming world, if they like gamers, spend hours playing video games. So it's kind of hard to differentiate what's real and what's fake, what's real and what's just a game. And it starts to plant a seed in your head. Like, oh, okay, I did this in the game. And then, like, I could do it in real life. I could get things, just sell a little bit of my soul and get some things that'll help me out. It does not help you out in the long run.
Not in the long run. I was say, you do get little trinkets when you do sell a little piece of your soul every now and then, but in the long run, you're doomed.
I feel like there is no just a game when it comes to the devil.
No.
There's no such thing as just a game.
Message.
He's sneaky and he's crafty and he's come to kill, steal, and destroy. So I'm a substitute teacher and I mostly substitute at middle schools, but actually this week, one of the classrooms, the question that I had to ask the kids in the PowerPoint the teacher left was, what worries you the most? And all of their hands flew up so quickly. Nobody had to think about it. Nobody had to wonder. Everybody's hand went up.
Yeah.
And half of their answers were all related to like death and what's going to happen after they die and things like that. So my faith base at a public school, can I jump off the deep end and start preaching about Jesus? No. But and I don't find that fair. If Fortnite can tell you all about the devil and offer you to sell your soul, I can't comfort your worries, you know, with Jesus. So I think the devil's trying to be real slick with this Fortnite. And and yeah, we gotta pray. We all gotta pray.
Because he said it wasn't working with the music.
Right.
He
So
said
now he's on the games.
Now he's on the game.
That's it.
Because streamers, they are really doing big things out here. You hear me?
Yeah.
They are really doing it big. Gotta be hitting more the charts with the artists, because artists, they don't get as much because, you know, they're used to CDs and, you know, selling those type of things. But everything is like online now. And good luck to us all, guys. Good luck to us all.
And honestly, video games are more interactive than music is. I mean, we listen to music and like we take it into our souls, our beings, like it's always in our head. But video games, like when you have the choice, like it's interactive and you make that choice whether to do these things. And honestly, life is kind of like a big game in itself. Like, you know, you make your choices, you get money and then have to spend it on things, like just like in video games, like you have to give something up to get the things that you need, but never do that at the cost of your soul, your livelihood, your mental health, your well-being, regardless of if it's just a game, you know?
Game over is a thing. Like, you can die in the game.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, on with the devil's work, because this is some truly devil's work. Human egg farms?
Yep.
Human.
Yes,
I think you need to emphasize that.
Okay.
Human egg farms.
Like, I'm like speechless. They come up with something every day, because like, who knows how long this has been happening. But I'm just happy that it's being exposed, and you know, in the back of your mind, like, this is stuff to think about, because it's really not safe out here in these streets nowadays. And this just brings awareness, and I'm just happy about that. But let's get into it. 3 Thai women were rescued after a group of Chinese gangsters enslaved them in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia in order to harvest their eggs. This could continue to be a growing issue, as Georgia has no specific laws regarding surrogacy, although the government has said it is in the process of declaring it illegal. The process?
And how long of a process is that?
No, and honestly, like, have y'all seen or heard of the Handmaid's Tale? The Handmaid's Tale?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so it was a novel, and honestly, with everything going on in the world, like, all of these banned books are starting to be brought up again, which I love that. So the Handmaid's Tale, it is about basically women. There are some women that are infertile, women in power that are infertile. So basically, women are kind of bred like literally bred to be surrogate mothers and to give birth, like forced to be impregnated and have children for the people in power. So pretty much like what we do to animal, and that's the whole idea with this human egg farm.
They're taking your eggs.
Yeah, which also these women were lured in by supposedly a Facebook ad saying like they would get paid $17,000 to be a surrogate mother for a Georgian couple, but that wasn't the case. It was a whole facility where they enslaved them and pump them up with hormones to steal their eggs.
I've seen those ads. It's really scary. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is just one country we're talking about. Who knows where else these things are occurring?
Yeah. It could be right under our noses and we wouldn't even know until it gets exposed. Because I can only imagine like how long stuff like this has been going on for.
Exactly.
That nobody knew.
Exactly.
Well, thank God for the exposure.
Yes.
Things are coming to light.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. For
What's
sure.
done in the dark will
For
always come to
sure.
light.
This is definitely that year.
Yeah, so far.
There's too
More
much
light shining, more light shining. ASAP Rocky found not guilty in a felony. Felony.
Got it. There it is.
Assault trial.
Hallelujah.
He tearfully tells jury, "Thank y'all for saving my life."
So, y'all are on social media. Y'all have probably seen that. I've seen it all over my For You page. So a clip was released of ASAP Rocky jumping over the railing to hug his family and hug his partner Rihanna after found not guilty. Yep, that was such a heartwarming video, and that was that was a mood video.
I feel you, bruh. Because
Yeah.
the way YNs, is that what we call them now? No, okay.
No,
the way they set up,
to say that.
the more they're out here talking about they don't care,
Yeah.
they all down for whatever. His reaction right there shows you don't want that. You really don't want that.
Yeah.
You do not know what you are asking for. Just chill out, bye-bye. Chill out, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what y'all thinking is going to happen when y'all get there. When I say they're jail, I'm talking about jail, prison. What's the other ones they got?
Correctional facilities. The thing is, people and kids that think it's cool, they don't realize the amount of time that can come with any little thing and how
Yeah.
quickly charges can stack up. The thing I had to figure out, why was he so, I knew he was excited because he's not going to jail, but I'm
Yeah.
like, what was the weight of it? Like, and finding out that he was facing 24 years
Yeah.
and what the charges were, that could turn into 24 years. It's like, that could be anybody, like any day just making a
Yeah.
little silly mistake. So the thing is, there's weight. My dad always tells me you can choose the choice, but you can't choose the consequence. So, and that really sticks with me because God forbid your life is in somebody else's hands. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
for
take it
sure.
seriously.
That part, the part of it being in somebody else's hands. You no longer have a choice.
Yeah, and you know what? I was just having a conversation like a few weeks ago about how, like, a lot of the artists that we see, specifically like rappers and stuff like that, they idolize the whole being in jail and like they'll make music and then do something dumb, get locked up, and then people will start to share their mugshot all over social media, and then now their music is getting played more. So it's like that whole thing kind of was like
Any attention is good
like,
attention,
any
kind of
attention
thing.
is good attention, yeah. Which we need to get out of that. Like, as a society, we need to get out of that because not only is it detrimental to yourself, like now you're just going out and doing whatever you want because it's like, okay, well, if I get locked up, I'll get exposure. I'll get famous. That's not good.
Be going
all.
hard in the paint. Rap sheet. No? Okay. Side note, Rihanna supporting her man. Okay. But at the same time, Rihanna continues to pursue business ventures to grow her $1 billion net worth. I know that's right.
Yep.
Get that
Yes.
paper.
Gotta give a shout out to the
Yeah.
yes. Now, I wonder if we still gonna get that hand clapping cookies to the flower girls twerking down the aisle.
Hey, something was clapping.
It's the silence for me today. Y'all are
gosh.
cracking me up.
So recently a video has went viral of a flower girl at a wedding coming down the aisle, throwing the flower petals, and all while twerking. There was some hype music playing as she was walking down the aisle. People were hyping her up as she was twerking. Yeah, so I mean, like, okay, I get it. It's a party. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of people's love coming together and solidifying that. But I don't know.
The celebration's the reception, Bex.
Yeah.
That's a ceremony. That was a ceremony.
Yeah, like I would not want that at my wedding. Like I understand
Tell
the
the truth.
energy. Like, I can understand the energy, but there's definitely a time and a place for everything.
I was gonna say the question is, did the wife know?
Whose idea was it?
I was gonna say, is she
had
part
to
of
know.
it?
They
Or-
had to have known, because, like, that gets practiced. Like,
Word.
True.
There's a rehearsal.
yeah.
Have y'all seen in the past year? I've seen a lot of non-traditional flower
Yes.
girls, like old people and just guys
Brothers.
just throwing the flowers in the air. Like, so there's been some like untraditional stuff in the past
everybody's
few
definitely
years.
trying to break the tradition.
I think it's the same point we just made. Any attention is good attention.
I was
kind
gonna
of thing.
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
Trying to be different.
yeah.
Which, I mean, okay, like, I do like traditions, but I'm also all for, if you don't like a specific tradition, first of all, nobody's making you do it, and you can make your own traditions. But I don't think
And they
Turning Down the
did.
Aisle is a tradition.
They did, but
Yeah,
it's more
they did.
so.
they definitely did. But
Well, no, I was gonna say it's more so for the elders' point of view, because you gotta respect the elders. But some elders be, let me show you how I did it back in my day.
Yeah.
So you never know. Like it's all on what you like. You
Yeah.
know, if you like it, we love it.
yeah, but then also, okay. Also, on the other hand, like,
but the
is that
kids.
not kind of like taking
kids see
the
a lot,
attention
though.
away from the bride and groom?
Nah, cause
Like,
she ain't
you
came
know?
out yet.
Well, even so, but everybody's
Unless you
talking
plan on doing the same
about
thing.
everybody's talking about this wedding, but they're talking about the twerking flower girl.
I
And so,
feel you.
you know,
And this wasn't
I
a
don't
cheap
even know
wedding.
who got married.
Look at the aesthetics of that wedding. There wasn't nothing about that, no backyard wedding. They put a lot of effort into
Yeah.
that affair. So the fact that that is the only focal point
Yeah.
of it, as a bride, I'd be upset personally
Yeah.
that this is all y'all talking about.
Yeah.
But then I picked it as a bride, so I don't know.
What
God
you
bless
say? We choose the choice.
Can't choose the consequence.
So
Bless their marriage.
Bless their marriage. I really hope that they have a
too.
long, loving marriage. Definitely crazy how it started. Definitely
It's up from
crazy.
here.
Yeah, hey, it's up from here. So, getting into, you a girl's girl or a pick-me girl?
nice little segment. Let's get into it.
Oh, God.
What's a girl's girl?
So, for those of y'all that don't know, we're going to get into what's a girl's girl, what's a pick-me girl. So a girl's girl is basically women who support other women, genuinely value and celebrate other women's success. Pick-me girl is honestly like, it's exactly that. Pick me, choose me, love me.
Because I
So-
like whatever you like.
So basically, a pick-me girl is used to describe somebody who is excessively seeking male validation in a way that portrays herself as not like other girls, often downplaying traditional feminine interests or behaviors, criticizing other women that are maybe more appealing to men because they are more in their femininity and not trying to one-up each other. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
So, I personally, like, I am all for the girl's girl, but sometimes I feel, to be completely honest, sometimes I feel like the women who are more, like, outwardly, like, oh, yeah, I'm a girl's girl, they turn out to be the biggest
They're
pick-me
weaponizing
girls.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
That's a trick. If you got to say it,
Yeah.
Navarre,
No,
you
if
ain't
you
it.
have to say,
Exactly. That part.
just do it.
Who are you trying
Yeah.
to convince here, me or you?
no, really. But yeah, like, so personally, like, I've, like, because of women like that, I prefer the term, like, people's person. I'm a people's person. Like,
I like
and
that.
honestly, I don't even care if you're a man or a woman. Like, I'm going to support you. I'm going to love you the same. But I definitely love seeing women winning. And, like,
I agree.
and being around women who are winning. Or even, like, women that are trying to win. Like, if you're putting in the effort, like, I'm all for you.
Yeah, I think it's
am all for you.
inspiring. It's like, okay, I can't just sit around and not do nothing. It motivates me.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, like, having people around, like, it gives me a confidence boost because it's like, okay, wow, like you're doing great things and you want to be my friend. Like,
let me keep doing my great things too.
Yeah.
Like that's how it makes me think.
So do you get a lot of that with the children that you work with?
I think from what I've seen thus far, and like I said, I mostly stick with middle schoolers, the girls tend to stick together. It seems like for the most part.
Good.
Even I have like 2 twins. There's obviously they're sisters, they're twins, but like one of them is getting a lot of male attention right now, and the other one isn't. But like the one that isn't realized the boy liked her, but he also liked her sister too. So she was like, well, now I'm not going to talk to you at all because, like, what do you think this is? And
that's a girl's girl.
They're 6th graders. So I'm like, okay. And I'm just overhearing this conversation, but I'm like, all right, we're in decent territory still. Like, okay, it's safe. So, but I guess now that we're discussing it, this topic is probably a topic we're going to have to get to at some point with the younger girls. Like, that is a thing. There are going to be girls that are going to elbow you out the way.
Unfortunately.
Don't be that girl. Like, is really what the message will be. So far, so good.
That's great. Like, oh my gosh, honestly, like I don't get the whole like competing over a man and like
take me out the race, like she said. Like she's like, just take me out the equation. Okay. Never mind.
If I have to compete, I don't even want him.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You're thinking small. You're thinking small. Think big.
Yeah.
Well, clearly we're all girls. And that's why we're shouting out a few girl groups about to go on tour.
Watch out now.
Yes, we have the British girl group Flow. Okay. We got Blackpink from South Korea and Karma from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Hit us up when y'all get here, ladies. Okay. Yes.
Turn up.
Little new segment called Do Your Bestie Got Your Back. Because, girls groups always going through it. Well, some of them.
Yeah.
We want to get to tea. We want to get how y'all handle those situations so we can inspire others to handle situations differently from what they used to do back in the day from all them clips that's popping up on. Oh, my gosh.
My Lord.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways, here's a little girls situation. We're going to determine if was she giving girls or pick me. Have y'all seen Karrueche and Tyga? The clip that's been going around.
I have thoughts.
Oh, gosh.
Well, before we get into
that reaction.
Let's tell the people what happened.
Tell them about it.
Oh, gosh. So,
you got it.
All right. So, Karrueche? Okay. So, recently, Karrueche, ex-girlfriend of Chris Brown, was seen basically flirting with Tyga at the Super Bowl. He wasn't really giving her much attention, but, she kept flirting with him. She was trying to get that eye contact, that little blushy, Yep. So
he kept his eyes straightforward.
Straightforward. I think he turned to go look at someone else when someone else was trying to get his attention, but he was not giving her any attention any time of day. So then he actually later that night, later at that event, saw Chris Brown. And for those of y'all that don't know, Tyga and Chris Brown have actually been friends for years. Yep. So
I can see that.
basically, old ex-girl was trying to holler at best friend.
I ain't gonna say that. It was just the obviousness. Not the obviousness, but like it was like the camera's like right here in y'all face. First of all, who's recording this? Who's the cameraman?
They had to have known.
Somebody being messy. I don't think that girl was flirting with that man.
No,
I don't believe that was the case. I think she appeared to be a little inebriated. Maybe she had a good time, and she saw somebody she knew.
Yeah,
and she went up to him and started just talking a bunch, talking a bunch. She looked like, but because he knows the dynamic, and he's not under any influence. He's just like
chilling.
He's focused. He's in his right mind. I think she's just like, hey, everybody, like, I don't think she was trying to flirt with that man. I think, but because we know the dynamic, TikTok running with it, saying that.
TikTok stay running.
And also, every clip that I've seen, you can't hear what they're talking about.
Nope.
It's with the music over or like, background noise or whatever. So
And she wasn't talking long. Like, it's like she just like ran
she
into him kind of
couldn't.
thing.
She couldn't talk long. He was not giving her no attention. Wrap it up, flat screen. So how loyalty and what?
oh my gosh.
English.
How important is loyalty in your friendship?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, loyalty is extremely
I was about to
important
say,
to me.
loyalty, the
in
word loyalty,
any
period.
type of relationship, whether we are friends, romantic relationship, or even just like, I don't know. I still expect a certain level of loyalty even with just my associates.
Yeah.
Like, the people around me in any type of capacity, I expect loyalty because I'm going to give you that
Yeah.
same loyalty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd say even coworkers, I'd say teachers and students, like something. Same dynamic. I think defining what loyalty is to that person too. Because you could think you're being loyal, and that's not even how they look at loyalty.
Hey
So,
now, I've heard an excuse or two.
my Lord, help us all.
The gaslighting be real.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. Lauren, how you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
Good. I'm glad.
great.
Great. I'm glad you came today. And I'm just happy, guys. I'm just so happy.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
It's Friday.
Lauren,
So-
tell the people where they can find you on all socials and get into what you got going on.
Oh, fun. You can find me at Ash Rachel on Instagram, ASHRACHAEL. Actually getting ready to get started up. I host a young adult group chat, a faith-based group chat
Love
on
it.
Zoom. Have different guests on that are either reverends or ministers to kind of allow us to ask questions and stuff and kind of just dialogue on different topics. So you can find me there on Instagram, Ash Rachel.
Lovely. Well, that's it for our show today. Lock in on Fridays at 1:30 on WOLB and catch us at Pretty Girl Influence on YouTube and all social media platforms. We appreciate your support.
I'm searching for a pretty girl. Looking for a pretty. I'm searching for a pretty girl.
Talk in the day. Soul at night.